This is an instructional video on how to make a cheap, functional, and reusable water pellet trap like the one I used in my video comparing the JSB Predator Polymag and the RWS Super H-Point. This pellet trap is especially useful when testing expansion and energy transfer, since the pellet remains safe after firing so the results can be easily seen. For this pellet trap, you will only need 4 water bottles, or more if you want, packing tape, plastic wrap, and a rubber band. Try to get water bottles of the same brand that have straight sides so they can connect easily. The first thing you'll need to do is cut the water bottles to size. You'll need one bottom section of water bottle, one top section, and as many middle sections as you want. I used 2 middle sections and the trap worked perfectly for me, and any more middle sections may just make it more unwieldy and harder to keep together. In the bottom bottle section of my pellet trap, I put some packing foam that the pellet tins I got from pyramidair.com come in. It's fairly heavy-duty foam. It's an inch thick and takes 30 pounds to compress it to half its size. I put 4 pieces of foam in the bottom of my pellet trap to ensure that if any pellets were going fast enough to get to the back of it, they wouldn't go flying right through, and at the same time wouldn't get damaged from hitting anything hard. Once the foam is in the bottom bottle section, you can assemble the rest of the bottles. Just use the packing tape to attach the middle sections to the bottom section, and then the top section last. This basically just makes one giant elongated bottle to fire into. As for the opening of the pellet trap, I put a couple layers of plastic wrap over where the cap would go on the top section, and then keep it on with the rubber bands. Do this after you fill the trap with water, of course, but this ensures that the pellet doesn't hit a hard object, like a bottle cap, before entering the water. I'm pretty sure any animals that you're hunting aren't going to be wearing hard plastic armor, so I figured this was the best way to essentially shoot straight into the water and get a good representation of animal flesh. Now that you have the pellet trap put together and filled with water, just fire away. I put the barrel of my gun as far from the bottle opening as I can while still being able to confidently shoot through it. Water will shoot back out of the opening and right at you because of the pellet's path through the water. If there are any leaks in your water bottle seals, like there were in mine, a good thing to keep it contained is to just wrap the whole length of the pellet trap in more plastic wrap. I also put several rubber bands up the trap to keep it watertight. If a pellet does get caught within the foam at the end of your pellet trap, just cut the tape connecting the bottom section to the rest so you can tape it back on and keep using it. I had a lot of success with my first pellet trap and it worked amazingly, as you can see in the video of it. It works great for representing animal flesh if you're low on money, short on time, or just don't feel like doing a whole bunch of work to see how your pellets expand.